bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guards are Pritchard and White. Jason Tatum is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's George in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Klingon. Morant is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the small forward. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Here's Pritchard. Right the pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Morant. One-on-one here. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Here's White, up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
For the finish, and White slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Kamare, following the bucket by the Celtics. That one a little long. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. The coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here is Robinson. Following the basket by John Morant. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And Boston has possession. Portland making their last shot. Tatum. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. It's a tornado of t-shirts. Who's looking for some new swag?
Here's Kamara, defended by George. Morant with the screen on George to the inside. Goes up on the block, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on White. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's good from Morant. You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Tatum against Avdia, and slam dunk by Tatum. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now Morant, 10 points for him. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. It's a floater, and it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Robinson a screen on Lillard. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Klingon. Stolen by Robinson. Here's George. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard. Tatum's shot is off. Portland trailing here. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Here's Kamara. Back to Lillard. The 3-ball. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Morant against White. It's Morant with the drop. And the shot goes down.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
White left side. Robinson sets a screen for White. Outside for Robinson. The 3 from Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Robinson with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Sharps jet in for Portland.
Number 17, Shannon Sharp. By Welcome fans, great job again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Clock at 4. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Avdia against Tatum. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And it's George finishing it off.
Holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Lillard, the pass to Avdia. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here are your Blazer dancers.
The Celtics making a switch here. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. You use it to perfection to deny shooting.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. No good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Took him no time at all on that one.
Off the bounce, Conley will typically pull up for a shot rather than trying to take it all the way to the hole.
Conley against Lillard. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Sean. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Down low, here's Queta. Queta controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Henderson outside. Floats it up for Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. Here's Queta. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Damian Lillard. And a change for the Celtics. Einod's checked in. .143 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing. And you watch Jason Tatum year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now here's Henderson, still without a basket. 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Tatum. Here's Sharp. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 3. Over to the left wing. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's the fast break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Tatum draws the double. Pass to Conley. Tatum a screen. There's the 3. Conley's shot is off. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Henderson. Goes up on the high post, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Now here is Conley. Pass to Tatum. Over Sharp. Again, the miss by the Celtics. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The Trailblazers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Jason Tatum is out there with George. And it's Conley. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. Here's Tatum, stolen by Avdia. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 4. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to George. Boucher with the ball. 6 to shoot. Conley with it, guarded by Holiday. The 3 from Tatum. And he's good on the 3 ball. Tatum's got 17 now.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Here's Sharp. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 7 points in the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here is Conley. The shot from the low post is good. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Here's Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And he makes both free throws. Celtics trail by 4. And it's Conley penetrating.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
The line for the Celtics. Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
They're clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put them over the limit.
Pass to Sharp. White with the double team. Sharp finds Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for Portland.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 20 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, sipping in before the D can rotate.
And White slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Sharp after the basket by Boston. And the 3 off target. George against Sharp. And George kicks to White. And here's Tatum for 3. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. All right, Stan, a hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Morant, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 3. Conley with it. 6 points for him. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Sharp. White against Morant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
The Trailblazers have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
John Morant shooting 1.
One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Free throws, good from Avdia. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. Conley with the screen on Morant. Here's White. Kept alive. Tries again, and it's laid in by Conley. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here's Sean. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Denny Avdia, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Avdia. Celtics trail by 5. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Avdia. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And that one falls for Tatum. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Conley sets a screen for Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
To the middle, here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Celtics making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to George. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Tatum's got 25 points in the game. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Stolen by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And the Trailblazers with possession here. Outside, Avdia. And here's Sharp. He's got 11. To the paint, stolen by Robinson. White against Morant. White the pass to George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Klingon. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. George with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Shoots from the elbow. George with the bucket. George has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
They've got to be confident in that mid-range, and Paul George certainly is.
Tatum against Avdia. And Lillard kicks to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Portland again missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to White. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Got that one up quick.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. White's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Morant outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 17.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago, 83% on his opportunities. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
George is checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Morant. He's got 17. It's good. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Inside, Klingon with the steal. Henderson against George. Henderson kicks to Morant. 1:39 left in the first half. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 21.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
To the middle. Robinson down low. The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. So those numbers read pretty well. And that one misses. Trailblazers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And he sinks the second. Portland leading. Morant outside. Nice move. And finished off by Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's a screen by Robinson. The 3 from Tatum. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound. And he makes that one. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Outside Tatum. It's tipped, and he gets it back. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Morant. He's got 25.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Trailblazers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Klingen is out there with Avdia. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Kamare in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Blazers, Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 5. Down low, here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Morant. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Now here's George. 6 feet out. Robinson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by White. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Donovan Klingen.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Pass to Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers to the inside. And finished off by Avdia.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Outside White. Here's Tatum. 30 points in the game. The flush by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Outside, Avdia. Lillard from outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For the lead, Rocket 6. Nice jump shot. Good. Tatum's got 34 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Avdia, a screen on White. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's White. 14 points for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's George. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kamare's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Morant. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got endless confidence in his ability.
White dishes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Kamare. It's Morant in the corner. Outside, Avdia. That 3 off the mark. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Outside, George. Tatum kicks to White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Morant with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. White against Avdia. Good. Now it's a 4-point Portland lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And it's George missing. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Kamare. Misses off the left iron. Here's Pritchard. Guarded by Morant. Queta, the pass to Pritchard. Tatum against Avdia. Great job by Tatum in close.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Morant, right side. And the layup is good. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Tatum on the wing. Outside for George. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. No good at the rim. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Lillard. And it's Morant at the elbow. Pass to Klingon. Here's Morant. Out covering. And it's Morant missing. Celtics trail by 4. White the pass to Tatum. Clinging with the steal. Here's Lillard. Drilled from 11 feet out. Lillard's got 5.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Sharp's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Morant. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Sharp. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Portland.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Klingon.
And the Celtics with possession here. 9-point game. White looking around. Pass to Garza. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Garza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Morant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Sharp the pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Conley. 12 points for him. Boucher with a screen on Lillard. Conley for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant dishes to Lillard from past the arc. Garza pulls it in. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Conley. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Morant. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Hauser. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 2-point Portland lead. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Morant passes to Avdia. Over Boucher. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Avdia's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Here's Conley. It's deflected. Now, here's Sean. 11 points in the game. Pass to Lillard, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Klingon. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for John Morant. Austin also with the sub. Einad's checked in. Here's White. He's got 17. To the wing right side. Boucher against Avdia. They get it again. Here's Minot. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
The first one falls. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Damian Lillard. Austin also with the sub. Pritchard. He's checked in for Derek White. Both free throws good from Avdia. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Boucher with the ball. And that one, good.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Holiday looking for an opening. Outside Williams. Pass to Avdia. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Hits the three-point bomb. Hauser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Williams sends a screen for Avdia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
At the line for 2, Demi Avdia.
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Celtics. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Pritchard. In the corner, it's Robinson. Boucher passes to Hauser. Shoots the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Kamari's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Now Sharp. Floats one. That one goes in. Sharp's got 13 points. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Trailblazers lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White. There's Boucher out there with Paul George. And it's Walsh in at the 3 side. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from George.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Outside Holiday. Second shot opportunity. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Walsh. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. Avdia against George. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, boy, right down to the wire here, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Shooting for Boston, Paul George. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland. George drops them both. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Klingon. Boucher defending. Releases from 15. Outside Avdia. Lillard attacking. And Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Boston trail. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. White against Lillard. Boucher with a screen on Lillard. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by George.
And the timing from George there on the rejection, using his long reach to turn away the shot.
Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Outside, Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The three from George. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And he makes the first. Morant, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Free throws, good from Avdia. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Right, the pass to Hauser. Here's George. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. That one drops for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. And here's Morant. Outside Holiday. Outside Avdia. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Avdia's got 27. Holiday against White. Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Klingon. And again, it's Portland converted.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Hauser. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Morant. And the shot falls short this time. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And George kicks to Boucher. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And here's Morant. Pass to Holiday. Back to Morant. A 15-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Morant's got 40 points.
A nice finish there. Morant taking advantage of the defense. Someone actively looking to score whenever he can.
Robinson passes to George. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's deflected. Tatum with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Celtics, Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. Portland's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Morant passes to Lillard. Lillard is screen on Bucks. The 3 from Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Klingon, 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Tatum kicks to Robinson. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's White. Pocket 6. Over Morant. Good. Nothing but net. White's got 21 in the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Lillard. T right on him. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
For your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Here's White. On the wing, George. The 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
The 3 from Morant. And Boston with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, White. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And stolen by Lillard. Right side, Avdia. Hammer on. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Right the pass to Pritchard. Here goes Tatum. Count the basket and the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for one.
One shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw. Trailblazers trail by 4. Back to Avdia. Williams, a screen on George. Here's Avdia. Cans it from downtown. Avdia's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Portland.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Tatum against Avdia. Robinson a screen on Avdia. Tatum no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the inside. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. On defense, the Trailblazers, they lead by 1. Robinson passes to George. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. And it's George missing. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And to Avdia. To Kamare. George against Morant. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum against Morant. Through contact. Tatum. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Morant. The step back jumper is good. Morant's got 42 in the game.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Tatum, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up. That's the first that ties the game up. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
A 15-footer, and it's Morant missing. Austin's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. The basket counts, and 1 will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Robinson against Morant. At the elbow, it's Avdia. Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Tatum down low. Defended by Avdia. From deep, George. Portland grabs the miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Can't cash in.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot. Yeah, and luckily that they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Boston again missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball, just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, and thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy.